Something that I often hear from clients and from you guys here in the comment sections is the worry that something or someone can mess with your manifestation. And it's understandable because you're putting a lot of your energy into it, a lot of work on yourself. So, of course, you may question, is it going to be in vain? Can someone mess with my manifestation or take it away from me? So today we're going to talk about it. But before I get into it, hi guys, and if you're new here, my name is Al. Welcome to my channel. And if you guys are in need of coaching, go to my description box. All information is there. But right now, let's get into today's topic. First of all, it's important to understand that there is nothing outside of you that you should be worried about. As within, so without. Everyone is a reflection of you, of your assumptions. Everything that happens around you is a mirror telling you where your awareness is going to. So the moment that you leave that space within, the world within you, and you start wondering about what's happening outside of you with people and circumstances and situations, that moment you have given up control. You also have given up on your desire, and you are believing and wondering and creating the odds because you are not in control of your imagination, of what's happening within you, your assumptions, your beliefs. So as conscious creators, we have to make sure that we are keeping our awareness with us, within us, in our inner world. And we don't leak energy to this outer world, to this 3D that we don't want, okay? So no wondering about people, where are they? What are they doing? With whom? No, decide what they are doing instead. And focus on that. Just say, oh, they are thinking about me. Oh, they are talking to friends about me. They are spending time with their family. Whatever it is, that is not making you worry about it, okay? And everything else is your story. Your story always manifests. Sometimes and quite often we can see where we created stuff in the 3D that does not suit us. So just reverse engineer that. Make your desired reality your inner truth, and everything else is going to follow. Also, be aware that worrying about someone or something that could mess up with your manifestation is creating exactly that outcome. Whatever you are aware of can saturate your subconscious mind. And once it's saturated, there is no stopping. You're going to live through that experience. So you should really be aware and ask yourself if this is what you want to create. Just assume that there is no one out there that can hurt you. There is nothing out there that can stop you. Your assumptions, your beliefs matter. Another aspect of worrying about outside forces messing up with your manifestation is that it may actually push you towards using force to get your manifestation, to stop something in the 3D. And that's not how we manifest. This is manipulation, okay? We have to be clear. We have basically two jobs. One is to imagine, use our imagination and create a scene that means that our desire is already fulfilled. So past the fulfillment of our desires, okay? The second thing is we work on our belief system. We work on the things that are not working for us, that are not supporting us, that are not aligning us to that desire. Everything else is the job of consciousness. Everything else is not in our hands. We have to allow consciousness to fill the blanks for us. We cannot start manipulating and forcing things into existence because the 3D is very good in pushing back. If you decide to take actions into your own hands, those actions are the result of your own resistance. You are resisting the change. You are resisting giving up control of what happens in the 3D and only focus and control what is going on within you. There is nothing that we can do in the 3D to make it change forcefully. You have to keep this in mind. Force is always going to be met with force. If you try to manipulate the 3D, you may get 1, 2, 3 steps ahead, but you are always going to be pushed back to where you started, because this is what the 3D does. It cannot be changed by force. It can only be changed by imagination. If in the 3D you are manifesting someone who right now is in a relationship, or that is telling you they don't want to be with you, they don't love you, you have to understand that there is nothing in the 3D that you can do to force that person to choose you. That's not going to happen. Whenever you do that, you are going to be pushed back, okay? That person is going to resist the change. Everything's done in imagination. So for you, that's the end of your actions. For consciousness, that's just the beginning, okay? Consciousness is going to create a plan and develop a bridge of incidents that is going to get you from now to where you want to be. And that person to realize that you are that person, that you are the person they want to be with. And things are going to happen. They will be pushed to go through experience that make them realize, oh my God, that is my person. I love them. I want to be with them. I need to be with them. I need to do everything for them to forgive me or whatever it is, okay? That's the job of consciousness, and it's doing it perfectly. So hold back, allow the 3D to do its things. Hold on to your desire within you. Align yourself to that reality and let consciousness do its magic. In my opinion, only you can stand in your own way. There is nothing out there that can stop you from achieving what you want. Only you. And I'm telling you this from my own experience. Yeah, I have already created havoc into my life, but I realized one thing. This may be the status quo, but when I change, everything else changes with me. So my focus is not on my desire. My focus is on that change, because that change is going to make my life easier, more amazing, more fun. Remember that you have done everything that you had to do. If you had imagined properly, you were present in your imaginal act, and you have repeated that imaginal act a few times, and you had that sense of peace with it, it's done. There is nothing else that you should do. From now on, it's about you paying attention to what's going on within you. What's coming up? The doubts, the fears, the insecurities. They are part of us, but they are coming up to tell you something. So do something with that. Take a look at your belief system. What is that is not suiting me? What is that is creating that fear, that insecurity, that doubt? When your awareness goes places, bring it back to yourself. There is nothing out there that can hurt you. There is nothing out there that you have to worry about or wonder about, okay? Bring it back within. Start telling your own story. That's where our power lies, okay? Our power lies in the stories that we tell ourselves. So make sure that your story is aligned to your end. Manifestation is not a game of probability. It's not about figuring out what's more reasonable, what is more logic to happen, and going all in for it. No, it's about transcending our limitations. It's about figuring out who you are, deciding who you want to be, and creating that change on the outside by changing who you are and what you're entertaining inside, okay? And you guys can do this. I believe in you. That's it from me, guys. Thank you so much for being here. If you like this video, give me a like, subscribe to my channel. We are going to talk soon. Bye, guys.